Alright, in this video I'm going to be teaching you how to beat the Cogwork Dancers in Hollow Knight Silksong. This fight is super cool. So before the fight even gets going, I have trip mines with the poison, and you can lay one on each corner. So I might be a little late here. Oh, maybe I just got them out. So you can see I'm doing a bunch of damage because they stand in the corner. Can't recommend the trip mines enough for this fight. They're excellent. So you can see they telegraph their next move. So when they land, it's easy to get some hits in. And if they're coming toward you, just jump. So it sounds a lot easier said than done. But like, look how easy it looks. One thing with this fight, and then there you can see I did a Silkstorm. It's really good also for like dealing damage. So yeah, one thing about this fight is these guys have a ton of health. So there, when they do that move, just obviously avoid where all the lines are. And yeah, really just pick your spots. This one is a complete test of patience. Then they'll go to the middle and dance together and do like a big thing. So make sure you're out of the way of that. That one was a little tricky to avoid. So they're coming diagonal at me. So one's going, here it comes. So one's coming toward me and one's going away from me. So what I should have done instead of jumping probably is as soon as they take off, duck to the left corner. But jumping also did work. Another thing I want to point out is their swords, when they land, have a massive radius. So don't start hitting right away. Wait till they land and then start getting your shots in if you're going to go for damage. I got hit where I was like quite a ways away from them and they still managed to connect with me. So yeah, they do have a big radius. So that's phase one. I'm going to heal. Put down my trip mines again. That one I think was a little too far in the corner. Yeah, it was. So that's unfortunate. Now they move quicker. So that was really bad on my behalf. I moved before they did. So yeah, just watch out for that. So I took some damage right off the get-go. And then you can see that trip mine working really nice there. Getting some damage in. Again, here, you just jump to the open area and then float. They'll usually do 2 of those attacks now in the second phase. So yeah, I have to be really careful here because one hit and I'm dead. That is a good heal opportunity. So when they go to the middle, I was able to get a heal in. But yeah, as you can see, they move a lot quicker in this second phase. So you just have to be more reactive. And yeah, as far as damage goes, just you have to pick your spots a little more carefully because you don't have a lot of time. There, do the float. So that's the really tricky one. This has gotten me before. Sometimes it's in this corner where that guy's going. And anyways, this, pretty much the only way to avoid it is kind of what I did there. Kind of a little jump outward and then float to the middle, but it's very hard to avoid that one, as you can see, but it is doable. So now I'm just getting in shots where I can. I saved my silk in this second phase for heals. And then 5 skulls is essentially the same as 6 skulls. This one, so there's 2 diagonal moves. Sometimes they'll go to the far corner and sometimes, so then you'd want to be in the middle. But sometimes they do a little shorter diagonal. So he's actually coming at me. So that's why I go to the outside there. So yeah, really, see there's where they go to the far corner. So I could have went middle here as well, or you can jump and use the wall like I do. But you have to react quickly. That's the tough part. And then there they go across, so I did a little float. There, that was really tight. But yeah, like I said, this one is just a lot of... Oh, I'm glad I had this in there. So because they do this move back to back, I wasted my trip mine. Because if they hit that while they're in that move, it just basically doesn't do anything. So now I'm trying to get some mines set up again. Because it's an easy way to deal free damage. So that's the tough one that I was saying. Because he's going diagonal. What I needed to do here, I jumped at the right time. Now I should start floating over to this corner. I don't know why I hesitated and went back. But yeah, dumb move on my part. But I do get a sneaky heal in there, which really helped. So now we're back to 6 skulls. I put down a quick trip mine. There, I needed to go to the outside because they will get you when they're that close. There's really no escaping that. Maybe I could have jumped and floated and missed it. But yeah, what I should have done was gone to the outside. So now here's where it gets easy. So now there's a third phase. Oh no, sorry. There's actually 4 phases. So this is not easy. Now they stagger. So again, you're just trying to keep an eye on both of them and just pick your spots. So he kind of comes close to me, but then I got too greedy. Well, what really happened is my freaking first swipe misses. I feel that shouldn't have missed. So then I tried to get a second one in there, and then I wind up taking damage. That was really good movement. It's good I didn't go to the corner. Going right was the right call. So yeah, this one is a lot of read and react. Obviously, they telegraph their moves. But yeah, my main advice is use trip mines and with the poison if you have it, because that's going to get you a lot of free damage. Unfortunately, I used all mine. So you might want to save it for this final phase if you want to get through this part quicker. It's whatever you find tougher. So yeah, like I said, it's just a lot of patience. This fight, a lot of these fights are a test of patience, but this one especially, man, like, it is just long. And the nice thing is, once one is dead, it's gone. So there, that was a really good heal. I'll just show that again. So jump up, and that's a great time to heal because you're already airborne avoiding those things. And like I said, always save your silk for the heals. Good avoidance there. He's gonna... Oh, now they go mid. So now I'm just using my throwing knives as well. Just trying to do anything I can because it's taking forever. And I don't want to lose it here. And then there's the final blow on one of them. So once that happens, now you better not lose the fight because the hardest part's over. The other guy does come out, as you will see. And I didn't know what to expect. So again, I was just playing super, super safe. But there I could have done a Silk Storm. And you can see he's moving pretty slow. You only have his to worry about. When he goes mid, you can probably do a bunch of damage there because he can't dance with his partner now. So I didn't know that. But yeah, if you're watching this video, you could try it out. If you were full health like me, probably worth doing. There, I do get in this Silk Storm for some extra damage because I'm like, okay, I can probably use my silk now. So there, yeah, I could jump up and do the Silk Storm, I think, and do a ton of damage. Even though he doesn't have much health in that final phase. So yeah, that is the Cogwork Dancers. Super cool boss concept. I really, really like it. But it is a long fight. Like 5 minutes and 43 seconds is how long it lasted. The video is a little longer because I was pausing and showing some things. But yeah, hopefully this video helps and you're able to clear this one. Like I said, super cool. It didn't take me too many tries. It was right around a handful of tries actually, so it wasn't too bad. Anyways, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.